This is going to blow your mind. Today, we're diving into a topic that many of you have been asking about, those subtle signs that the girl you're into might not feel the same way. Have you ever wondered if she's playing hard to get, or if she's just not that into you? It can be confusing and disheartening, right? Well, in this video, we're going to break down 7 clear signs that she's just not that into you. We're going to equip you with the knowledge to read the situation accurately, because let's face it, nothing is more attractive than someone who can read the room and respond accordingly. Remember, the goal isn't to dwell on rejection, but to empower you to find someone who's genuinely excited to be with you. So, if you want to save yourself some time and heartache, and move on to someone who truly deserves your attention, keep watching. Our first sign that she might not be feeling it is a classic for a reason. Picture this. You're excited, you've met someone new, you think there's a spark, so you send a text, and then crickets. Hours tick by, maybe even a day, and still nothing. Now everyone's busy, I get it, but in today's world, most people check their phones regularly. If she's consistently leaving you hanging, not putting in the effort to reply promptly, it's a sign that she's just not prioritizing you. Think about it. When you're excited about someone, don't you jump at the chance to talk to them? You steal moments throughout the day to reply. You get butterflies when their name pops up on your screen. That's what genuine interest looks like. It's not about bombarding her with messages. It's about a balanced exchange of energy. And if her responses are consistently lagging, it might be time to reevaluate her level of interest. Let me be clear. I'm not saying she has to reply instantly, but a good rule of thumb is to match her energy. If she's taking hours to respond, don't send 3 messages back immediately. Mirror her pace and see if she notices and steps up her game. If not, well, you deserve someone who's excited to communicate with you. The second telltale sign that she might not be interested is her ability to dodge making concrete plans. You suggest grabbing coffee, she's swamped with work. You propose a weekend getaway, suddenly she's got a family thing. Now, I'm all for being understanding and respecting someone's time, but if she consistently has an excuse for why you can't meet up, it's a red flag. It's easy to get caught up in the hope that she's genuinely busy, but actions speak louder than words. When a woman is interested, she's not just receptive to plans, she's proactive about making them happen. She suggests alternatives, she moves things around in her schedule to accommodate you. She's excited about the prospect of spending time with you, and that excitement translates into action. So, pay attention to her willingness to lock down plans. If it feels like pulling teeth, or like you're constantly hitting a brick wall, it's time to take the hint. Don't waste your time chasing someone who isn't making an effort to meet you halfway. You deserve someone who's just as eager to spend time with you as you are with them. Let's talk about the friend zone and the not-so-subtle signs that she might be nudging you in that direction. One of the clearest indicators is how often she brings up other guys in your conversations. Now, it's natural for people to talk about their lives, but if she's constantly mentioning other men, her colleague's new boyfriend, a cute guy she saw at the gym, her ex, it's often a tactic to gauge your reaction and subtly let you know she's not romantically interested. Think about it, when you're really into someone, the last thing you want to do is talk about other potential romantic interests. You want to focus on building a connection with that person, not inadvertently pushing them away by highlighting your lack of romantic interest. So, if she's constantly bringing up other guys, it's time to read between the lines. She might be trying to let you down gently, or she might genuinely see you as a friend and feel comfortable sharing these things with you. Either way, it's a clear sign that she's not viewing you through a romantic lens. Don't try to decode her every word or overanalyze the situation. Trust your gut and focus your energy on someone who sees you as a potential partner, not just a sounding board for her dating life. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you're always the one initiating contact? You're the one sending the first text, suggesting to hang out, reaching out to see how her day is going. While it's great to be proactive, constantly being the one to reach out first can be a sign that she's not reciprocating your level of interest. Relationships are a two-way street, and that includes communication. When both people are invested, there's a natural ebb and flow to the conversation. One person might initiate contact more often one week, the other person might take the lead the next. It's about balance and mutual effort. If you find yourself consistently being the one to break the silence, it's worth taking a step back to see if she notices and makes an effort to reach out to you first. Does she check in after you've had a big presentation at work? Does she send you a funny meme that reminded her of you? These small gestures go a long way in showing that she's thinking about you and wants to stay connected. If her silence is deafening, it might be time to redirect your energy towards someone who's more aligned with your communication style and who demonstrates their interest through action. Chapter 5. The Master of Shallow Waters. Another sign that she might not be that into you is her reluctance to dive into deeper, more meaningful conversations. When you try to steer the conversation towards more personal topics, she deflects, changes the subject, or keeps things light and superficial. Now, I'm not saying every conversation needs to be a therapy session, but a willingness to be vulnerable and share on a deeper level is crucial for building a genuine connection. Think about it. When you're genuinely interested in someone, you're naturally curious about their thoughts, dreams, experiences, and vulnerabilities. You want to peel back the layers and understand what makes them tick, and you're open to sharing those parts of yourself with them as well. If she consistently shies away from these types of conversations, it could be a sign that she's not ready or willing to let you in on that level. She might be emotionally unavailable, or she might simply not see you as someone she wants to connect with on a deeper level. Don't force it. If it feels like you're constantly hitting a wall when you try to deepen the connection, it's a clear sign that you're not on the same page. Chapter 6. Effortless, lie uninterested. Now let's talk about effort, or lack thereof. It's a tale as old as time, the age-old adage that if someone's interested, they'll put in the effort. And while grand gestures can be lovely, it's often the smaller, more consistent efforts that truly speak volumes. One of these is how much effort she puts into her appearance when she's around you. Now, I'm not saying she needs to be dressed to the nines every time you meet, but if she consistently looks like she just rolled out of bed, it might be a sign that she's not overly concerned with making an impression on you. When we're attracted to someone, we naturally want to present our best selves. We put in a little extra effort, we choose an outfit that makes us feel confident and attractive. We might even try a new hairstyle. It's not about being superficial, it's about showing the other person that we care about how we present ourselves to them. So, pay attention to her effort levels. If she consistently looks like she couldn't be bothered, it might be a sign that she's just not that into you. And let's be real, you deserve someone who's excited to impress you, someone who puts in the effort because they want to, not because they feel obligated to. Chapter 7. Lost in Translation. The final sign we're going to delve into is a communication style that can be as frustrating as it is disheartening, the dreaded one-word answers. You ask her how her day was, she replies with fine. You ask her about her interests, she mumbles, not much. It's like pulling teeth trying to get a decent conversation going, and it can leave you feeling deflated and unsure of where you stand. Now, some people are naturally more reserved or less expressive, and that's okay. But if her responses are consistently short, lacking enthusiasm, or feel like she's just going through the motions, it's a sign that she's not fully engaged in the conversation or, by extension, in getting to know you. Communication is the foundation of any strong connection, and that includes expressing enthusiasm, asking follow-up questions, and showing genuine interest in what the other person has to say. If you find yourself carrying the weight of the conversation, constantly trying to extract more than a few words from her, it's time to take a step back. You deserve someone who's excited to talk to you, someone who engages with your questions, and who makes you feel like your words are valued. Don't settle for one-word answers and lukewarm responses. Find someone who speaks your language, both literally and figuratively. Outro. Moving on to better. So there you have it, 7 clear signs that she might not be that into you. Remember, recognizing these signs isn't about dwelling on rejection or feeling bad about yourself. It's about empowering yourself to make informed decisions about your love life. You deserve to be with someone who's genuinely excited to be with you, someone who reciprocates your feelings and makes you feel valued. Don't waste your time and energy on someone who's sending mixed signals or showing a consistent lack of interest. Trust your gut, recognize the signs, and move on to someone who's worthy of your incredible self. There's someone amazing out there who will appreciate you for who you are and who will be thrilled to build a meaningful connection with you. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.